every person has to be doing 6 or 7 basic things that are absolute requirements for ascension. Number 1, even if only intellectually at first, you have to start to recognize, I'm saying you, but I mean all of us, we have to start to recognize the highest truth that is available, which is that we are aspects of divine source. And we could call that source God, or we could call it the field, we could call it spirit, whatever word, but this source of all that is, we each are individualized aspects of it. And so we start to align with that higher truth. And then we recognize that everybody else is also, everybody and everything is also individualized aspects of this source. And I think that's one of the first places that you start. Then you start to recognize, if I'm aspect of this source, and you're aspect of this source, and this is aspect of this source, and so is every other person, place, or thing, then I choose, desire, and intend to align with this higher truth, to start to know this and embody it in myself and to all my expression. And then as we do that, the next thing that naturally starts to happen, that I think everybody really has to incorporate through ascension, is the recognition that if you're recognizing everybody and everything is aspects of this source, of this one, this divine one, you start to really resonate with the higher truth that this one feels like love. It feels like love. And this consciousness, you're so conscious about this love that you want to usher in, bring more of this forward through. So you become committed to service to this source and to the greater good of all with harm to none. This becomes a basic requirement. So the commitment, the dedication from within is, how do I serve this source and the one, the collective, all that is. So it becomes a commitment to love, a vibratory state of being love, and a desire, choice, and commitment to be of service. And then naturally along the process, also very, very important, is the recognition that we must continually practice releasing the connection, the entanglement, the ensnarlements, the belief systems, the points of view, the programs, all the patterns of behavior that have to do with these, what we call lower constructs of being involved in the physical reality. In other words, we no longer want to hold on to hatred. We no longer want to hang on to misery or separation or suffering or judgment or worry or anxiety. It's impossible to miss ascension. It's coded within you. You do have to actively participate. You can't be a bystander, but it's within you. It's going to awaken you. It's going to happen naturally because you have codes in your own dormant potential that are going to kind of start to trigger you to make changes in your life. Those changes are simple. Get lots of rest. Get lots of time out in nature. Walk barefoot when you can on the beach or in the forest or, wherever it's safe to do so. Do lots of deep breathing. Practice restoring the body to homeostasis through breath work. If you can engage in meditation classes or in group work where there's group healing activities, that's wonderful. If you can put yourself around other people who are consciously aware of the fact that they also are working through their ascension process, brilliant. These are just some of the very basics. And certainly, get yourself some kind of coach or healer or mentor to work with who really understands that their job is to be a facilitator for you through your ascension process. These are some of the basic, simple steps, and they're fail-proof. Everyone needs to do them.